Psychology & Co. presents 6 Dark Psychology Tricks to Watch Out For. Dark psychology focuses on the use of manipulative strategies to convince, deceive, and control others, as opposed to general psychology, which analyzes the mind, emotions, and behavior. You may not realize it, yet you are constantly exposed to dark psychology tactics. They are designed to exploit your flaws and persuade you into doing things you would not ordinarily do. In this video, we look into dark psychology and how it influences our behavior and life. We examine some of the most frequent manipulation techniques used to influence and control others in order to help you recognize when they are being used on you. Let's get started. 1. Reverse psychology can be an effective strategy for convincing individuals to do things they don't want to do, or even things they know they shouldn't do. It is not always simple to identify reverse psychology in action. It occurs when someone says something that appears to contradict their true intention. The individual may even say it in a serious tone, as if to suggest that they are not genuinely attempting to persuade you to do whatever they want you to do. This strategy is employed in a variety of situations, but it is most typically seen in parenting, where parents use reverse psychology as part of their disciplinary procedures. It is also utilized by teachers and managers who want to improve the performance of their students or employees. 2. Love bombing is a manipulation technique in which someone heaps affection and attention on another person in order to persuade them into doing what they desire. This method is used by someone who is love bombing to make the other person emotionally dependent on them. As a result, the victim feels obligated and is less likely to question the manipulator's motivations or actions in the future. It's most common in romantic relationships and friendships, but it may occur in any circumstance where one person feels that they rely on the other person to make them happy or feel good about themselves. It's easy to become engrossed in this kind of attention. After all, we all want to be noticed. However, in the long run, it can be harmful. 3. Persuasion and authority persuasion is the process of changing someone's mind or behavior by utilizing convincing arguments or demands. Politicians frequently utilize compelling arguments to persuade voters to vote for them. Celebrity endorsements are frequently used as a technique of persuasion by large corporations. A partnership with a well-known celebrity can help a company build trust and credibility in their product. The celebrity's public image also provides a sense of desirability and exclusivity, increasing the likelihood that people will buy the goods. In contrast, authority involves utilizing a position of power or influence to coerce someone into doing something. A manager, for example, may use their position to force an employee to do something they do not want to do. If the employee does not comply, they may even threaten to dismiss them. 4. Emotional manipulation is the use of deception and emotional exploitation to persuade someone to do something they would not normally do. To get someone to comply with the technique is to make them feel guilty, unhappy, ashamed, or terrified. For example, the manipulator may play the victim in order to gain sympathy and favor. Alternatively, they may intimidate and manipulate people into performing or believing a desired action or believing a desired action or belief by exaggerating, distorting, or falsifying facts. They may even resort to emotional blackmail. Making someone feel forced to do something is another sort of emotional manipulation. It's not difficult to fall prey to this form of manipulation because it's subtle, but knowing what indications to watch for will help you avoid falling for it. 5. Choice restriction. This approach is when someone limits another person's options in order to persuade them into doing what they desire. The concept behind this strategy is that if someone has fewer options, it will be easier to persuade them to choose one. For example, a salesperson may only present you with 2 options for a car that fits your budget and needs. This makes it easy for them to assist you in making a decision, rather than overwhelming you with, say, 6 options to pick from. In other cases, such as withholding knowledge or resources to limit someone's decision-making skills, this manipulation method might be more dangerous, or even putting someone in a position where they must choose between 2 equally undesirable possibilities. This approach must be recognized since it can be used in a variety of contexts and by people who do not appear to be manipulative. 6. Gaslighting is a manipulation technique in which someone causes you to doubt your own sanity or reality. It is frequently used to make you doubt your own thoughts, feelings, or recollections, making you more vulnerable to the manipulator's wants. It can occur in a variety of circumstances. It could, for example, be employed by an abusive spouse to persuade their partner that their thoughts and feelings aren't valid. It can also occur within an organization when the behaviors of a leader cause people to question if they are being treated properly. Gaslighting can be overt or covert, depending on the manipulator's approach and the victim's capacity to understand what's going on. I hope that this video has given you a better understanding of these frequently used manipulation tactics so that you can recognize them in action and resist their negative influence. What do you think? Have you ever caught yourself falling for one of these dark psychology tricks? Share your thoughts and comments below. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them.